Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle news video. For one, I just want to apologize if my voice sounds a little bit funny. I literally woke up like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes ago, so please forgive me if that's the case. But I woke up to a ton of 6th anniversary news, so obviously I had to cover it on the channel. Now, a bunch of stuff here is posted by Dokkan, and we're going to go through it, and maybe you're wondering, well, why didn't you go ahead and post this stuff? Because we did not actually get a data download. What we got, though, was the newest episode, oh, you can tell I just woke up, of Weekly Dragon Ball News. If you are unfamiliar with Weekly Dragon Ball News, essentially what this is that every week on the Dragon Ball Jump official channel, they post a bunch of stuff related to upcoming things in Dragon Ball News. Mostly it's talking about merchandise and stuff of the sorts, but they do also talk about different Dragon Ball games and stuff like that. And it seems that this week they wanted to tackle the 6th anniversary. So that is where all of this information is coming from here. You can see they even brought Natsu P, one of the head devs for Dokkan Battle, who I'm sure many of you have seen on past live streams before, onto the scene. Here's the UI Goku card art up close. Looks absolutely fantastic. But the point that I wanted to kind of make with this is that all of these cropped images here are literally just from different parts in this video where they discuss the upcoming things. And the homie Dokkan has taken a screenshot of all of them. So we're just going to take a look at that because it's a lot easier than scrolling through the video. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, now we have the full art of the Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. This card looks so good. There is so much detail on this card art. I'm honestly blown away. It's like, whew, really, really cool. Definitely a fan of this card. So we do have what the 6th anniversary Super Thanks ticket is going to look like. Very, very interesting to see because this is obviously different from the normal 6th anniversary ticket. So I'm very curious to see what this will actually give us. At the moment, we don't really have any information, unfortunately. But we keep on keeping on. This is what the login bonus is going to look like. Obviously, the PNGs are a little bit crusty because, of course, it's screenshotted from a YouTube video and then, you know, it's made bigger to this ridiculous size. So, you know, obviously, it's going to be a little bit crusty, but, of course, we got the boy UI. They're doing a really good job of trying to hide what the actual card art is going to look like. Alright, so we do have another redstone. That's cool. Obviously, it's always nice when you get one of these. Literally a free unit. Can't complain there. And as you can see, we now have the image for the 66 character ticket. We do also have, I believe, an image of that multi coming up too. Here is the normal 6th anniversary ticket summon. If you're unfamiliar, what they've done in the past with anniversaries is that they have a normal ticket summon banner where the tickets are literally only available from missions and login and stuff like that. And then we, of course, have the 66 ticket banner as well. This is the normal ticket banner with a bunch of unfeatured units on it. I believe last year's banner, we can look it up real quick. I believe last year's banner did have LRs on it, and that was part of the appeal of the banner, because obviously, even though there's no LRs that are necessarily featured on the banner, there were LRs in the unfeatured pool. Here, let's take a look at the ticket summon banner, and yes, as you can see, all these LRs were in there, so it'll be interesting to see what they, like, make the limit of who's on there. If it is Turles, I believe that there's nobody that came after him on JP, so that would be pretty cool. But nonetheless, yes, there were LRs on this banner last year. As you can see, there's also the 6th anniversary coins. These are kind of self-explanatory to what these do compared to last year's anniversary, but I don't know if we can actually find... Yeah, here we go. So these coins last year, you could exchange for Kais, you could exchange them for different prize Gokus, you could exchange them for some of these anniversary Gokus, and one of the highlights that I know people were really excited about is that if your version didn't get one of the particular winner or loser cards from one of the celebrations, right, now is your chance to be able to pick that card up, right? Like Frieza, you know, JP threw to be able to get this guy, and so JP never got the Goku, so then JP can now have the Goku unit, because obviously you can buy it with the coins. So, and then there's just a bunch of other items that you can get with these. Nonetheless, though, it is a pretty good shop. I'm definitely a fan of this, so it's nice to see that the coins are coming back. I didn't expect them not to, but... And here is the 66 character ticket summon. This is a pretty interesting looking banner already. Kind of funny that they're advertising UI Goku, considering I know some people were like, oh, they're gonna, you know, make him Omen, and then they're gonna make the LR obsolete, or obviously what happened with Global recently with their Step Up banner. But I think that this right here 100% confirms that he's not going to be Omen at all. Because if they're going to use this guy as the headliner for the 66 ticket banner, no way they're replacing him with a big boy banner unit. But these are a lot of really cool unfeatured units, and a lot of really new unfeatured units as well. Like that Zangia came with Bojack, who is only a couple of Dokkan Fests ago on JP. That is quite surprising, but I'm very glad to see that they're actually putting some newer units on this. Obviously, of course, with this banner too, there is going to be units that are going to be unfeatured. If we take a look at last year's 55 ticket summon banner, you could see that these guys were all the featured characters and that these guys were the unfeatured units. And of course, the last slot, I believe, is guaranteed LR is how this banner works. Yes, one character who can be LR guaranteed, or who is LR guaranteed rather. And then you can also pull other LRs throughout the multi. They're just like in the unfeatured pool, right? So it'll be interesting to see again who they include on this as well. But very excited for that too. Now this event, I am also really curious to see what happens here. So this is a brand new event. Obviously, this has all of the Gods of Destruction on it, which is very interesting. This almost reminds me of that one Heroes episode where they come to get Doki Doki. Or Toki rather. Nonetheless, though, this does look really cool, and obviously this is a ton of new art for all of these characters. I don't think I see anything that I recognize from the assets here with individual characters, because like even, I forget her name, but like the Egyptian goddess, God of Destruction, she's had an asset in the game for a while, but that is not the one that she's had in the game. So very cool that they're making a bunch of new art for this. And as Dokkan Era notices here, or notes here rather, Zeno support memory. That would be really cool to see. And then as you can see here, difficulty level similar to that of ESBR, which is absolutely disgusting. So we'll have to see how that event turns out. But that is going to be a really fun event, I'm sure. Moving on up, we have some more information about these tickets. These tickets can only be used from mid-February, obtainable from missions and login bonus. Very interesting. And we'll have to see what they do. I assume once we get closer to that time, we'll know more information. And then Carrie did snag this, thank you Brain, out of that video where there's going to be a new Oolong support. We did actually see this one in the V-Jump scans, but this one was, I believe, towards the end here. Yeah, you can see that they covered it right there. And you could tell that it's cropped. You could tell that it's cropped from this video because obviously that's the table at the bottom of the video. So very cool though to see that this is obviously getting a support memory, because this is definitely a scene that, like, when I think of scenes it could be support memory, this is literally perfect for it. So good stuff here. And then we also have some other information here. Aaron notes that the first day of the 6th anniversary login bonus will be 30 dragon stones, and certain characters will make it easier to complete this big boy super difficult God of Destruction event there. So that'll be very interesting, like bonus characters basically. I like the 30 stones on the first day though. I am definitely down with that. Oh yeah, and then Romney made this custom card. But that is everything that we have at the moment for the current information from this video. Of course, we are going to be getting some more information on the 6th anniversary. I believe they actually cover it in this video. On the 30th, yes, right here for the official Dokkan Battle live stream. It will be interesting to see what more information we get from that. I assume that that information is going to be more along the lines of like the banners and the Dokkan Fests and stuff like that. By the way, I did just want to note before we hop out of here, I do believe that this is most likely the same video that Goresh talked about, but I'm not positive because he said the 27th is when this video would be coming out, and obviously we have this video here now, so maybe this is something different. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna ask Goresh on this tweet and ask him, or I'll DM him actually probably, and ask him if this is the video he was referring to. If not, I'll leave it pinned in the comment section below so we can have a little bit of more information on that. But let me know what you think of everything that we got in this little bit of an info news dump. Of course, keep an eye out the next couple days to see what else we get, and I'll catch you in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace.